Social media plays a big role in our lives and has changed the way we live today through Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. These social medias we're able to communicate with one another. Today, I will be speaking to you about the importance of social media and the negative effect it has, as well as my personal experience with it. Through social media, we're able to connect with the world around us. We're able to see what is going on in different parts of the world, whether there might be an earthquake, a tsunami, um, something that's happening. It's very accessible to us now by our social media. And we've seen videos in Instagram where it shows about something going on, or in Facebook. Um, we're a little bit more well aware of what's going on as well. It helps us to connect with uh, family members or relationship that are in another part of a country through video chat, through Skype. These type of social medias, we are able to connect with one another, even we are so far away as well. Today, social media has helped us to have quick access to information, whether it's about a recipe or about how to do something on your own, to create something. It's so easy to just go online and search that up. For example, for me, I would say a big social media, because I am a teacher. I do lesson plans for the children throughout the weeks, and sometimes I need ideas for activities. And my main to go one would be Pinterest. Pinterest is amazing and has helped me to create these ideas with the children in my classroom. I would say it has helped me and will continue on helping me as well. Another importance of social media, I believe one thing that has been expanding more now would be the online shopping nowadays. If you go on Amazon and you want to buy groceries, you are able to do that by the click of a button. As well, as well, even Instagram nowadays, we see that you are able to click the picture, and in the icon there's the price of how much maybe a shoe costs, and then you click on it, and then it takes you to the website, and then you can buy your shoes automatically. So the way things have improved and made things more easier for for people that are working, family members that just don't have time to step into a store and buy it, have an easier access through the use of our social media, through the use of Amazon, through the use of any type of media where you can buy things. I would say one thing would be like our when we have to rent books for certain classes. Obviously, one would be Amazon Prime, and then you're able to rent those books for a cheaper price, and it gets delivered to you. So it's nowadays it's a bit more easier and more accessible to it, even though social media is important and it's a great effect in our lives right now. As well, it brings a negative effect to it. It may causes anxiety, it may cause depression to most people. If we don't navigate the use of social media throughout our day, it may cause a lot of effects in us. In one of the articles by Miriam Monson, it states that about users spend about 2 hours and 22 minutes per day on social network and messaging. So it's quite a lot if you per day, and you times that, it can be a lot for a whole week. So managing the way we use social media, um, I would say a greatest impact in today in our society today would be our young generation. Um, Now, I believe at the age of 2, children know how to access a phone and go to YouTube and find videos for them to watch. As well, in the same article, it states that 90.4% millennials, 77.5% Generation X, 48.2% of baby boomers use social media. So it's it's crazy to see how throughout the year it's more and more that people are using social media. Um, for me as well, for the younger generation, as the age of 2, it's just amazing to see as you walk into the store, you see the children in their stroller, and what you see is a phone instead of a toy nowadays. I would say for me, um, when my little cousin come visit me, the first thing he does is gets his mom phone and he starts watching videos. And the moment that he's in my house until he leaves, which may be approximately 2 to 3 hours, he is on the phone all day, and it causes an effect in where he, you know, won't put it down and just rely on that. So, um, at a young age, social media begins to play a big role in the lives of the young ones, and it's important to navigate that as well. It can be time consuming, addictive. It can affect us physically and mentally in the way we use it. Um, it can become, if we don't have a balance of the use of social media, it can affect our lives of how much time we're spending using social media. And as well, I think most of us, or I believe most of us, it's the first thing that we see when we open our eyes, and it's the last thing we see before we go to sleep. It can be um, a very bring negative effect in us, as well physically, in a sense where spending too much time and not uh, disconnecting ourselves with social media can cause us, as of just spending time outside, taking a walk or taking a breath outside for maybe 5 to 10, 15 minutes, can help us. And now, my personal experience with social media has been a positive and a negative effect. You know, at a younger age, I really didn't have much access to it. At a younger age, it was more of playing with my friends, having fun, going to recess, going to lunch, and didn't really have to bother of having a phone. I believe I didn't have a phone until I was maybe in 5th grade, 6th grade, because to call my parents. And either then, I really didn't have access to the internet. And by then, there wasn't really Instagram or Facebook or none of this until I began going to high school, that, Facebook started coming along, and other these different type of medias like Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter. And nowadays it's been more and more. um it has a it does play a big role in the sense where I am able to communicate with my family and my friends. I'm able to communicate with my coworkers, with my boss. If anything happens, I can send a text or through a video. If we need to connect with one another through a video chat, it's possible to do it nowadays. um my time management with social media, it's it's on and off, I must say. It can sometimes be time consuming, and then I procrastinate with maybe schoolwork or my own work, like doing my lesson plans. So taking time off, and just maybe putting a limit to how long I'm spending on social media has helped me to reorganize myself and have more time to do other things as well. Spending less time on social media has really helped me and has relaxed me of just to stop and think and not focus on it so much. In conclusion, social media is one of the our greatest resource and will be a great resource for all of us. It's the way we communicate. It becomes a platform for most of us to speak out, and it's a way we connect with one another through social media. We make new friends through social media. We get to meet relatives that we've never met before. But most of all, it's important to keep a balance daily. The balance of using social media, though it is powerful and will be powerful, um, we ourselves have the power to control of the use of social media. So it's important to have a balance and to balance our social media life as well as our own personal life daily as we go throughout the day. Thank you for listening.